Apple will be announcing their new 15 series of iPhones in the Wonderlist event, and here is everything that's expected to arrive with the new flagships. Number 1. Dynamic Island on all phones. All 4 of the iPhones this year will have the Dynamic Island. This new style of notch was introduced with the 14 Pro series, and now it's expected to come with the base models of the 15 series. Number 2. USB-C. The new 15 series of iPhones are likely to get USB-C instead of Apple's own Lightning port. For the first time ever, iPhones will have a USB-C port that is going to be very convenient for most users. But of course, existing users with an iPhone will have to change to USB-C if they choose to go for Apple's new flagship. This transition should also improve the phone's charging speed that was already behind Samsung or OnePlus's. A16 on the base models. Another upgrade for the base models this year is the chipset. Apple will most likely continue the trend of using older chipsets for the base model. But this also means that the 15 and 15 Plus will get the A16 processor, which we had in the previous year's 14 Pro and Pro Max. Then we have bigger battery. This is a very significant change to the iPhones this year. The batteries on the 15 series will get an upgrade. As you can see on this chart, the battery has been upgraded compared to the previous year's counterpart. This, along with the new chipsets, will help improve the battery life on the new iPhones. Now let's take a look at the 15 Pro series. The new 15 Pro and Pro Max will have the titanium instead of stainless steel. This will allow the phones to be much lighter and they will have thinner bezels. Overall, the phones are expected to have a more rounder shape compared to the 14 series. The edges won't be as rounded as iPhone 11, but this will be less sharp compared to the 14 Pros. Number 2. Mute switch. The new 15 series is expected to drop the very recognizable mute switch for the new action button. Users can set this action button as their flash or mute switch or other features. The new A17 chip that will be in the 15 Pro and Pro Max will be a 3nm processor compared to the 4nm of A16. This new chipset is more efficient and will give the Pro models better overall battery life while being more powerful and capable. And number 4. Periscope zoom lens. This year, the 15 Pro Max will get a 6x periscope zoom lens that will allow for high levels of zoom that is comparable to the Samsung's S23 Ultra.